Present arms!
For a very long time, Nigerians have been clamoring for the reform of the Nigeria police. This is because they believe it hasn't met their expectations. The signing of the Police Act into law by President Muhammadu Buhari in September this year has brought with it a new lease of life for the force.
It is important to recognize that the vast majority of men and women of the police force are hardworking and diligent.
Analyzing the contents of the Police Act as signed by the President at a town hall meeting put together by Plaque and Channels Television, the President of the Nigeria Bar Association, Olumide Akpata, says although the document highlights some key areas like community policing as well as secure tenure for the Inspector General of Police, it falls short in certain areas.
In this new act, there does not appear to be a clearly laid out accountability framework. That, for me, is the major concern.
In his contribution, Mr. Innocent Chukwuma describes the act as a breath of fresh air, but thinks for it to achieve the set goals, it must not be rushed into effect. But the Deputy Inspector General of Police, Leye Oyebade, disagrees with his submission.
If we want to be frank and implement this act effectively, we need nothing less than 1 year to prepare for the commencement of this act. There's a provision in the new act, very important one, that talks about annual policing plan from the force headquarters down to the various units.
If you are saying 1 year for us to start planning, I look at it that we are already in the system because crime is dynamic. We cannot wait. What we are having now is to review what crime is prevalent for now and what strategy are we going to use to address those challenges.
On the guaranteed tenure for the Inspector General of Police as provided for in the Act, a former police chief, Suleiman Abba, believes that will afford the IGP an opportunity to actualize his vision for the police.
Yes, the Inspector General of Police can serve for 4 years, but you should also be mindful of the fact that there is a proviso there. If he cannot perform for reasons clearly defined or seen, there's nothing that stops the authority from, replacing him.
It is the consensus here that if the Act is properly implemented, it will indeed go a long way in making the police force a more responsive outfit. The caveat, however, is that there has to be a buy-in from all the relevant stakeholders.